What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Omzy here.
Right here.
This is ITZX. We are back with Jujutsu Kaisen. We are going to be starting this show. We have heard this show a lot from Sean. He's definitely been loving the hell out of the show ever since he started watching. Yeah, it kind of. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. He says it's like right under Demon Slayer. It's like his favorite anime. But I know this anime is pretty new to this year. A lot of people have been requesting it to me. I don't know about to you as well, but definitely my aunt even.
Of what, Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, because she kind of saw it and read into it a little bit. It's like, oh, hey, here's a show. You guys maybe should want to check it out. And then Sean started bringing it up to me. It's like, okay, all right.
You know, I had seen the clips from the Crunchyroll Awards, and it made me look into it a little bit. So I watched a couple of videos on it. So I was like, oh, okay, it looks interesting.
So I heard from people like it's a mix of like My Hero Academia and like Harry Potter, like combined like together. That's just what some people have been saying. I know it's kind of
not sound like a good mix.
Like I say, it's just maybe like My Hero Academia, but like with I think Sean has told me it's like, oh, the spells are like they call them curses or something. That's all I think I know. Because what is it?
It reminds me of Darker Than Black. If anyone's seen Darker Than Black, they know what you're seeing. When it comes to like curses and shit.
Because he was on stream talking to me about the other day about it.
Sean showed us like a fight scene and explained a little bit about the curses and whatnot.
But we haven't seen anything else. I know you probably seen maybe a couple clips from the awards.
A couple clips, yeah. And based on my examination of this, it reminds me of Darker Than Black.
But characters, scenes, anything I have not seen, but very excited to get into this new show. I've heard a lot of good things about it. But if you guys are new to the channel, you guys like our reaction, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And if you guys want to get notified on when we release videos, definitely smash the notification bell. You guys should check out our merch and Discord. Links in the description. Well, that being said, let's get right into the first episode. I know it's probably tough just to say first impressions right off the bat, but just what you've seen in this episode, can you kind of say what's kind of on your mind? Because I could say overall, I really do love how this anime is shot. And, like, the action scenes were pretty good.
Yeah, I like its animation style. I like the story's interesting, but not original.
Mm.
I mean, it does follow a common trope of gaining power at the ultimate price, like, through some extraordinary means, like, last-ditch effort. Like, overly done, but they do it well so far. We'll see.
Yeah, so far.
I had seen pictures of the mutated form of that, what he just did with the two eyes. I didn't know how it happened or why or even who it was, but now it makes sense. Because it was on Instagram. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that looks interesting. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to look into this, is to see what the fuck that was about.
Yeah.
So now I understand that that's where that came from.
Yeah.
But, of course, the most powerful item, and it's a 1 in a million chance to actually live through it. And he fucking lives through it.
Yeah.
And succeeds at 1 in a million chance.
I thought for a second it was honestly going to go the other way around, because we've seen that happen in so many other kind of like shows. Like it's been kind of like a plot device with that. So I honestly thought it was going to go for the worst, but I guess not. That would be kind of interesting though, like him start out kind of like this and kind of, even though he maybe has that like villain kind of persona inside him, like you imagine if like this kind of kid would just turn into the villain of this like season or whatever.
Well, see, I already know how. I can already see how that would happen. It's going to come down to a point where he's going to get challenged, and it's going to have to be like a fucking Karuma Naruto moment where they kind of have to work together to survive, and he's going to gain the power of that overlord, whatever, or he's going to get so angry where it's going to be like it's going to be like when the Ninetales was first coming out in him. And he's going to get so angry, he's going to lose control. It's going to have to take someone else's intervention to get him back to normal. I can already see that there's going to be like rampage moments where he gets so angry, he turns into that fucking thing, or it's going to be life or death moments where they got to do a Karuma Naruto team up, join power to prevent death. Like, I can already see how this is going to go. Like I said, it's done so much.
Yeah.
It's so overdone. I'm interested to see how they do it. Like, even though I've seen it like 9 million times, certain ones that do it right do it good.
And like this, I've heard this is up for like top. Like this is one of the top new animes of this year, and it's
got a couple nominations on the Crunchyroll Awards.
And for, I believe his name was Sato. I think that's what they said. Was it him, his voice actor, that was nominated for the awards?
It's I I think it's Goju. I don't know his name.
What, the pink-haired kid?
No.
Oh, okay.
The dude we saw on the way of getting, where he was arrested with the white hair.
The grandfather.
Yeah, no. The dude who arrested him in the white hair.
Oh, I thought you were saying resting. Okay, never mind. Yeah, now I know.
Right in the beginning, the dude who arrested him, he was the one up for nomination. It was a Japanese voice actor who was up for nomination.
Okay.
For best voice acting.
Still have a lot more episodes to go, and obviously the show is still continuing and still in their first season. Obviously, I don't judge the show off their first episode, but pretty. You do?
Hell yeah, I do. It's your first impression.
I mean, like,
first impressions are everything.
I think
Naruto's first impression is fucking god tier. Like, their first episode, bro, fucking emotional right off the bat.
But I don't judge like, I'm gonna stop watching the show or whatever. But it's like I said, I liked it. That's the thing. If I didn't like it, then I probably wouldn't watch the show. That's what I'm saying.
So you do judge out the first episode. Because if you liked it, you keep watching. If you didn't watch it, if you didn't like it, you wouldn't keep watching.
Yeah, I guess so.
You do judge the show off the first episode. I do too. Trust me. It took me like I'll if I hear a lot good about it, then I'll give it like a little bit of a chance. Like My Hero initially, I fucking hated every second of it.
Yeah, because of Deku and the one.
Literally couldn't stand that annoying ass character that is Deku for the longest time. But then Dakota was like, it gets better. So I was like, okay, fine. So I fucking pushed through like the first 6 episodes, and I was like, okay.
And it didn't get better until what? The sports festival?
It didn't really get better until the sports festival for me. That's when I was like, okay, this is getting pretty good. So it took me up to the sports festival to really like My Hero. I liked the concept.
Yeah.
The concept was fucking awesome. 10 out of 10 on the concept and the world and the story building. But like, I literally could not get over how annoying a fucking character is. And like, that's just how it is for like so many shows for me. Like, I don't like One Piece. I've watched it before.
I heard One Piece is very long.
I don't like it. I don't like how long it is. And I know the whole thing of, I won't watch One Piece, but I'll go watch Naruto again, like that meme, because they're both pretty long. But like, in all honesty, the reason I won't watch One Piece is because I don't like Luffy. I don't.
And I assume that's the protagonist?
He's the main character.
Yeah.
I like the sword guy. The sword guy's fucking badass. I like most of the rest of the crew, but I can't fucking stand Luffy, dude. That's my personal opinion. I don't like him. But I also didn't like early stage Naruto. I thought he was annoying as shit. But with that, it just takes time, and then you eventually understand why you get the character. I just don't like One Piece. Yeah. I don't like the concept. It's never ending. It's never ending. I don't like it at all. The power ups are cool. The fight scenes are fucking cool.
This is about the
initial
story.
Story's awesome, but it's one of those that's just never gonna fucking end. Like I feel like they're just milking the shit out of it, and I hate that.
Yeah, you can't do that to animes for like, or just any shows for that long.
I think a good show is one that just gets right to the point, tells a story. Fate, fantastic. They don't do no filler episodes. They don't do no shit like no. It's right to the point. They tell you the story and they get it out. Whether it's 1 season or 2 seasons, doesn't matter. Boom, done. There it is. I like shows like that that are quick and to the point. Now, I saw a thing that Tim the Tatman said. He's like, if I have to read a how to watch on an anime, I don't want to watch it. I agree to that at some point. Some aspects. Because I grew up on Dragon Ball, so I watched Dragon Ball pretty much from the start. I didn't come in when it first came out, but I had watched it when I started getting into it and then watched all the way back up, which wasn't huge of a difference. Like, I had to watch like 100 or something episodes, 100, 200 episodes or whatever, but I still caught up at the beginning, and I watched it all the way through. I could rewatch Dragon Ball every single time with all the fillers because I enjoyed the universe. Nowadays, I would do the how to watch and skip through all the fillers because I don't want to rewatch all that shit. Yeah. Because there's so many fucking...
Like, eventually, once we get to Full Metal Alchemist, which will eventually be coming, maybe we didn't specify that, but yes, we will be doing Full Metal Alchemist later down the line. Probably maybe in the next month or two. But, yeah, like, definitely, I like to watch those shows that don't kind of have fillers. It's like, episodes that are kind of, like, worth it. I didn't mean shows, but...
fillers are fine.
I didn't mean shows. I meant episodes, but...
Right. Well, it's I like I said, I don't have any issues with that. I'm excited to see where this goes. So far, they've done a pretty good job. I like the art. My biggest things with an anime are your art style. Is it unique? How are you using colors? How are you using shadows? You know, is pretty much your frame rate, your animation rate, is it slow? Is it laggy? Or is it smooth? Like all those things affect me. And I really like their art style. I like their use of color and shadows. I like their voice acting. It's pretty on par with how the characters are speaking. I feel like their voice acting is pretty
And then the Sato character was like, I think, really, like, whoever the voice actor is really good in this episode.
The voice to face, so far it's been pretty good. I like the characters that they've had, and I like the voices that they've casted for them. And then the last thing is fight scenes. Yeah. I like the way they styled their fight scenes. I like the way they shot them. I like the angles that they put in. I like the perspectives that they put the camera in. I thought it was fantastic. So far, I guess, yeah, so it took a while to get to it, but first impressions so far, pretty good.
Pretty good.
We're pretty promising. So as long as we keep building on those, we're good.
Do you want to learn more about the curses?
And music. We'll see. I do want to learn more about the curses because I really, really, really like Darker Than Black. And Darker Than Black had a concept with curses and contracts and shit like that where you would be granted power at a cost. Like, you could be granted to fucking, like, teleport, but you had to, like, count 77 toothpicks at the cost. Okay. Every time you use that power. Like, there's a cost, but you have great power with it. So I really, really, really liked the concept of their curses and their deals and shit. So I'm curious to see what the repercussions of these curses are. What, like, if there is repercussions, or if it's just you have power, you're gifted. Yeah. So I'm curious to see if there are repercussions.
I'm curious to see how he does go about this power now, having it now, and like how he's going to be able to do that.
I'm interested in the different types of curses. Is it like Demon Slayer, where there's different types of demons?
Yeah, because some of them the action scenes kind of like, it reminded me of like Demon Slayer a little bit, like kind of like.
Are some of them sentient? Is this one demon or this one curse's finger that we had just met? Is there a rest of his body? Like, is someone else going to have other components?
Like different parts of him or whatever.
So I'm interested to see the rest of what comes from these curses and maybe make a little connection in comparison to Darker Than Black.
Yeah. Overall, thanks Sean for recommending the show over and over and over and over and over again. But now we're
finally shutting the fuck up, Sean. I appreciate it.
I know you love it, but trust me, we were gonna get to it anyway. But overall, really good episode. Cannot wait to see where we go in this show. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching our reaction. You guys are excited for the rest of Jujutsu Kaisen, and you guys like our channel, like, subscribe, comment down below, and if you guys want to get notified on when we release videos, definitely smash the notification bell. And as always,
go check out ITZX Mr. Smith on Twitch.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to link him in the bottom for showing us the show. We'll pull a link in the bottom, ITZX Mr. Smith. He's doing like Hollow Knights. He'll do Minecraft. He's doing pretty good. I want to support him. He's been doing good work.
Oh, and he definitely shouted you out the other day.
So he's been doing good work, and I want to help him. I want to help him grow because he's helped us with these recommendations and keeping our.
I'll probably mention in the beginning of the video as well, in case you guys haven't gotten to the end of this, around this end of the video. But yeah, definitely go check out ITZX Mr. Smith. Link down below in the description. But as always, I am Omzy. That is Schmitty, and we are out.